Welcome to Pocket Woman Lockpicking and Locksport. This is Locksport Hangout. Thanks for joining us. We've got some early comers who we've got in already because I didn't actually send out notifications because I ran out of time. I did allow time, but then the dog said she needed to go out, so I didn't. Yep, there was that time gone. Elijah Carney, welcome mate. Tea and Lock Fun. Hope you're having lock fun. GG man, mate. Concu 121. Welcome. What you picking? McD Paul, McDonald Paul, welcome mate. Good to see you again. To the lovely Lola and Itty Bitty. Greg, Chevy, hey, g'day mate. Welcome in. Hey, awesome project to be a part of. Look forward to yeah, getting it started. It'll be a lot of fun, Chevy, and the rest of you. And you will probably find out about what we're talking about later. But for the moment, hey, good to see you, Chevy. You must be at work because it's like 12:30 here in Adelaide, so lunchtime here. So hoping to catch you as while you're out on your lunch break and say g'day, show you what we're getting up to, show you what we're about to do, and give you the update. We have locks that are going out to people. These are being added to packages, and we have locks we're trying to fix and pull apart. We've got locks that we've just scored. Got to show you what I've just scored. We've got locks that we're going to be giving away, and we've got locks, and of course we're not doing locks without coffee. So we've got coffee and locks and coffee. It's the Locksport Hangout. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, lovely walk through the gardens is always nice. Always like to check out what lots of people have got on the game. Zoe the cat, oh, welcome mate. Good to see you here. Hope everything is going well for you at the moment. Wow, we've got a score. Yeah, I scored this. So I went to a family funeral on the weekend, and on the way back, there was a market, and the sign said vintage tools. So I thought, aha. So I went in there and I had a look for locks, and I scored this little 220. So I was after a lever lock because it's an issue when a lever lock. So I've been trying to find one. I've been wanting to find a Jackson one, which is from Tasmania here. So I'm still looking, but this is my backup. So I'll be making tools for that and to be picking this lock. Um, this is a brassy, nice one. Gala, it's got that symbol on the back. A little bit of brass cancer there. The yeah, that ain't budging. We got nothing going. We don't even have a hint that that thing ever moved. So that's going to be needing a little bit of love tapping, a bit of squirt for a little bit of shifter. And this is interesting. Check out this. Wow, was I impressed to find what this was. Because my lovely wife did me some research and she said, check this out. Now this is a rock that's from 940s, was when it was first done by E.G. Edward G. Vaughan. Edward G. Vaughan was a investor and a bit of a toolmaker. Well, invested in toolmakers. So invested in Siddons in the late 40s. So then started making these locks and tools with EGD on them. But I don't have an end date for when that partnership stopped. But this lock could potentially be from 40s on. Looks like a bit of a watered lock with that wiggly shape. So I thought that was a cool score because I don't have an EGD. Edward G. Vaughan. So I thought, cool score. It's always good when you can come away with some cool locks when you didn't expect it. Like going away for the weekend was for family and didn't expect to be able to throw in some locks in there at the end of it. So for me, it all landed rather well. It was a good weekend. Chevy's got an EGV. Yeah, it is. There was only one bit of info we found on it, and that was what I just said. I think it was on Wikipedia or something. Do you pronounce Chevalier the way the French do? Well, I pronounce it Chevalier. Aussies go Chevy. Um, Chevy, how do you pronounce it, mate? G'day, Sean. Good to see you. Chevy's French Canadian, but live in Australia now. Everyone pronounces it wrong. That'd be right. So it's French. I've never even learnt French. How would I convert that to French language? I'd have to do it with a French accent. What's a French accent? Oh, no, it still sounds like Chevalier in my head. Chevalier is the French sounding stuff in my head. So, yeah, I can't help you with that, mate. Yeah, my head just converts to Aussie. So, one of the things that I scored when I was away was these Ozlocks for a mate. You had a little by taking me picking the triple two. Um, and where did I put that triple two? How did I smuggle that one home? Because I feel like I had to smuggle the locks home because I was overweight. So I put them in all sorts of places, and now I'm trying to find where they all went. The obscure places where there's a lock. Yes, I did feel like a lock smuggler. That's a beauty of a lock. Let's get a measurement on it. What are we looking at? 30 mil? Yep. So it's basically a memento of my visit there and doing the tour of that locksmith shop, the Norm Hyatt locksmith shop with Jamie Hyatt. So look at that. So this is a memento of that visit. Oh, there's some fires in that one. Those at the front. Right, tiny keyway. Sean's first aluminium 1100. So American 1100 came in the mail today. Excited to pick it up. Pin 3 is 0 or minimal lift, so that'll be, oh yeah, that'll be a new challenge. Yeah, the overset trap. So if you would like to win a little Loz lock, that's going to happen on Locksport Hangout. So we're just going to pop you there near the frogs to remind us that we're going to have a giveaway. Need the box. Lockpick and Poet. G'day. Yes, it's a fun lock. American Lock 1100. Yeah. So make sure you got a plan of attack. How you going in there, Sean? My plan of attack would be to watch um, people like Lady Locks and Norman and people like that who explain really well how to do it. The Wizard of Oz didn't die, just moved to Oz. Exactly. And Oz is a Queensland based lock company. So that's pretty good. So now I have another thing on my bucket list. Yes, I did remove being able to do a tour of a locksmith shop off my bucket list because I achieved that. However, I now have a new one, which is I want to visit this lock manufacturer, this Oz lock manufacturer in Queensland. I've got to go. I've got to set it up as a road trip. I've got to bring you all with me. We've got to do it. It's got to be the plan for 2025. We've got to do the lock manufacturers. Because don't forget, they're all getting gobbled up. Gobbled up by Abloy and manufacturers overseas and stuff. So if we've still got something in our own countries, let's see if we can get a tour of it, share it with all the Locksporters. I reckon that'd be the go. Would you want to go to a lock manufacturer? Yeah, Sean, for sure. It's a milestone lock. It's what we call a milestone lock. So you really feel like you're progressing in your own picking evolution, and also if you are following the belt system, you do hit that milestone with being able to pick an 1100 because you then are getting confident in security pins, whether spools, serrated, spools, and standards. So you've reached the competency in those three pins. You can do it with a 23 thou from the bottom of the keyway. You just have to be really exact, going straight up. That's possible. Right, we need to cut this down because I bent that because when I was doing live streams when I was away, I didn't have much room and that was hitting the camera. So I bent it. So now it's got to go. The end's got to come off. We're going to pull this lock apart because this lock is, okay, it's the 001 Lockwood. We worked on it last live stream. We pulled it off the door. And I thought we did rather well. And we've knocked this thing down to something a little bit more manageable. So we've taken the rest of the door off the thing. We've just got the style left. So we've got to get that off. How do we get that off? Well, we've got a blind screw behind here somewhere. So what we need to do is rotate this around without this thing moving, So, and it's a matter of picking the lock. So, and thanks to Paul Springer, aka Cranky Lock, aka About Town Locksmith here, my locking mentor, he says that I'm going to have to suck it up and pick it. So we're picking it. But before we do that, we're going to secure the face of the lock so that we're not having this rotational force working against us as the whole thing spins around. Yeah, definitely we'll have to go the medium hook to get under those gatekeepers, Sean. Yep. Oh, new security pins that drive people crazy. Yeah, we like that. Hey, awesome. Conky got their yellow belt this evening. Can we see some clapping, some celebration thingos? Let's get some things going in the chat for Conky. Well done, mate. Right, that's only going to there. Let's stop that one from moving. So Sean's going to make some identical challenge locks for their challenge lock component of the belt system, the Dishy Glue belt. Identical locks, so that you don't have to wait months for a lock to travel around the world, make exactly the same lock and send it out. Okay, only putting in 2 screws. That thing's going to hold. Now we need to put in the other screws so that we can stabilise this part, which is this part of your lock. So this is what we're trying to get off. It's got 2 screws out the back. One you can see, one you can't. Now, let's put the other one back in because we want to be able to stop that thing from spinning. Are we in the right spot? We don't know. Do we know where it goes? No, we don't. Let's just stick it in and see what happens. What? So something jumped? Who knows? Chevy did a Magnum M5 Master Lock Magnum for their yellow. What a rush. It is. It's so cool. John Doe, g'day, mate. Why does the internet keep disappearing? So I don't know if the internet keeps disappearing for you, but it keeps disappearing for me. You just keep going back. So, how's the sound going? 3 a.m. Hi. You're up when I usually get up. Alright, that's in. Now I need to get this thing picked and turn it 180. Not 180, 90 degrees. So if we can get it picked with the leashy, then we can decode it. Make a key for it. Oh, my key cutter is in Queensland. That's right. Security took it off me. Right. Hey, Vector Potential. G'day. Good evening. How's it going? Welcome. Good to see you. So I needed to come on a bit later today because had a lot of commitments this morning. so he couldn't come on at my regular time. So I thought I'll come on about now, see if we can catch any insomniacs, any night owls on the other side of the planet. It's a Mitsushi! G'day, mate. I went hunting for a lever lock for you on the weekend. I may have found the suitable candidate. But I'm still not super happy with it, so I am still going to be looking for my first choice. If I can't find my first choice, and I've got a second choice ready to go there for when the package goes out. Ooh, something moved then, that was good. So I am, stop it. I am finished with a week of, yes, a week of lot of uh, appointments and stuff that needed to be done that were all put off while I was away. So now I'm all caught up with those commitments. I can focus on the lock lab. First priority is to start to distribute the party locks. Now, if you want me to, you're one of the 42 recipients of a lock, and you want it sent to you individually from Australia, then let me know. If you want it sent as in the bulk package to America or the UK or Europe, and then from then on it's sent to you from the internal Locksport of your country, then let me know. But I need to know because I'm starting to bundle things up, package things up. So I've got like additional stuff to add to some people's parcels. So they'll be going as individual parcels. So I'm in the packing stage. So let me know somehow through a message or through Discord or through my email what method you would like. This is is using a leashy any easier to single pin pick than a pick? Well, if you could actually see the lines going that way and that way, which is lining up where your pick is, if you could actually see those lines, it will be helpful. But all I've got is a blank screen because light reflection plus the etching is so not deep enough. And I've tried to bring it up, show it up more by really sanding the face of this with really fine sandpaper. But all it did was basically polish it up and made it worse. So heads up, don't do that. G'day, Lock, dude. How's it going, mate? Hey, Peter, how was your American holiday, Thanksgiving thing, your celebration? So I'm just feeling, so I'm using this more like a pick, but feeling where I'm in space, and I'm hoping my muscle memory of using a leashy is getting me in the right spot for these pins, but you never know. But ordinarily, if one could see the leashy, um, numbers and lines, it does make it easier to find where you are in the lock, what pin you're on, your placement, what depth those pins are before and after, and what the pin is you're after. You can tell that, and if you have to drop everything and start again, you can, if you follow what you're doing, you can get back to where you were pretty quickly. You can use the Lishy to do something which I've never been able to do through single pin picking, and that is find the binding order of a lock. I've used the Lishy to do that. Pick Smith taught us how to do that on a live stream one day, and that's been really helpful, being able to find the binding order of a lock or pick with the Lishy. Because then I can replicate the picking, and I've not been able to do that. And to have that feeling, you know, like you've got the really cool feeling of, oh, I've got an open, and you're just pretty chuffed that you've used some skill set you've learned, taught yourself, self-taught, made tools for, or applied tools, you know, done lots of research, you know your craft, and you've been able to achieve that goal of getting that open. But then you've got this other additional open rush, and that is being able to replicate it. And sure, it's good to be able to pick something again and again, and I've been able to do that, replicate picking a lock again and again, but I've not been able to replicate because I've known the binding order. I've just been able to pick it again. So when I first did the binding order on this, it was like, of course, it was on a Gainsborough, you know, Euro cylinder, heavily, you know, construction keyed. So there's wafers in there, there's master pins in there. So it was a lot easier to get the binding order. I had two chances of getting it, and but it was a lot of fun being able to just go, okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, boom, in, and then do that again. So yeah, different levels of like opens never get boring, and different ways to achieve that open helps with opens never get boring thing, because we all love an open and figuring out how to get that open, whether it's learning a new skill set to be able to do it, making tools, picking it in a certain way, all sorts of things that you can bring to Locksport that gives you more interest than just, oh, they're just picking a lock. I can pick it, yeah, I'm determined. It's a message, g'day, mate. Keybeard, g'day, mate. Hey, Keybeard. I've got it right here, mate. Right here. It's like I've got your stash, mate. There's your stash. Put it on camera so you can, yeah, just draw all over it. There's your stash, mate. So I was saying to the viewers earlier that we are getting ready to bundle things up, start bubble wrapping, Felt like there was movement there. Ooh, feels like that pin just pushed me away. And like this is, oh, we're picking a 201, like one of these rim cylinders that was on the back of the 001 deadlock. The lock cylinder. I got off the back of the door, um, last ride, but then couldn't figure out how to get this bit off. So since then, Paul's bringing okay, cranky lock, okay, about channel locksmith. He did a video telling me what I need to do to get the thing off. And basically, I have to suck it up and pick it, because then I have to turn it 90 degrees to be able to expose the screw. And there's no other way around it. So we're picking it. So it's a standard lock, standard pins, I would say. Oh, that could be the older ones. Yeah, it's the older ones because it's just got the Lockwood oval on it. It could have tapered drivers and key pins. You know that Lockwood bevel, the old bevel pin. Could have that in it. Let's do some wiggly jiggly. Let's check the chat. Oh yes, don't forget to like the live stream. Yes, gotta do that. Yes, forgot to send out the notifications. Well, I didn't forgot. I remembered, but then I ran out of time because Betty wanted to go out, so I took to it. Yeah, it is a pain in the hole, but it's a lot easier than what I was trying to do it when I was first trying to pick it, which was on the street. Yeah, work. Work, work, work. So I'm wondering what's going on here. I keep getting slight core rotations and wondering what is going on here. So this door was taken out of service for a reason. The reason could be the lock, you know, could be picking a broken lock. This could be requiring mechanical intervention, but we're just going to try and avoid that part of Locksport unless we absolutely have to, and there's absolutely no way around it. Will we get the mechanical assistant out? Right, time for some coffee. Yeah, third hand would be good. Oh yeah, that's an idea. Stick it in a vice. Who the funk it? Oh, vice. Talking about vice, I just lost it. I just heard it go dink. Right. Talking about vice, check this out. So, you know how I sort of score these views when I went away to the funeral, right? So, I also scored this. Alright, I just got to undo it. So, luckily, I keep this on me because you don't leave home without your little nippy. Check this video. Heavy, but little. Been cast. But look at the profile of it. It's rounded. It's not a flattened off, so I can do curves and stuff. I can work with shapes, both shapes. Convex and concave. Also use these as little hitty surfaces, but nicely made. The old style, made really well. Just needs a little maintenance. Do a little bit of Not sure if it's meant to do that or it can tighten it up like that quite easily. 20 bucks, what do you reckon? I thought it was pretty cool. That's going to come in handy as a third hand. So what I have is, I do have, come on, get over there. I do have my little dice. There we go. Let's get that to be functional. Okay, like that. Okay. Would it work? How wide can this little vice come in? Yeah, I figured it was missing a part, Sean. I wasn't sure what it was because I haven't pulled the thing apart yet. But yeah, I thought it might just be an easy fix. Wow, this one's got some, it's got some width on it. Almost there. You gonna make it? Ha! Oh my, I never thought that my little dice could open that wide. Right, let's pop you there then. Right, rocking and rolling. Tiwanaku! G'day mate, welcome in. Were any of you lot in the chat today? Were you there for Lady Lox's live stream that she did with Tiwanaku Metal? Playing tunes in the background. Did you catch that live, people? Uh-oh, we've got a collapse. We've got a bit of a weight issue. Might need to stick a lock on the end of that. Put some weight on that. Hold that thing down. That'll work. A little bit of balance. Alright, this stuff out the way. Okay, let's stick this in there. Let's see if I can see the actual thing from here. Here we go. There we go. Right. Go around like that. So I'd have to be 90 degrees sideways to be able to see this. Well, that's not going to work. Alright. So we need to move our door. I don't usually have the luxury of moving the door, but let's just move the door to a location that's all a bit more amenable to being hit. Right, now we're just moving all around. Come on, stay still. Uh-oh. The lights are falling. The electrical cables are falling. I had a electrical malfunction today and had to grab back up to be able to even have lights. And now something's just falling. So that's probably not good. But in the middle of doing a lock, so alright, now the leashy is hitting the camera screen. Let's keep it going forward. There we go. Well, see, this is why I use Faucet, because it takes so long to set up. Right, do it on an angle, do it on an angle. Make it a little bit easier to see. Right, his idea is this. Good on you. Right. Now, probably should have cut the end of this thing off a little bit more because it's just sticking in the crotch. That's all it's doing. Come on. Let's move that out of the way a bit more. Balance you up there. Alright. Right. I think we can handle this. I think we're doing it. Keith O'Reilly, g'day mate, welcome in. Good to see you. Right. Can we see the Watsies? Yes, I can see them. Can you see them? Do you want to see them? Let's find out. I don't know. Can I zoom in? No. Okay then. Don't see them. What about the lighting? Can you change the lighting so it stops blinding me? No. Almost. Whoa, don't hit that. Alright, rock and roll. Now it's too dark to see. Ah! Lovely. Let's get the light back on. Alright, one of us has to see, and I guess it's the one that's picking the lock, so I'll let you know what I'm having a look at. Yeah, number 6 should be A-J-T. Number 6 should be empty. 5 should be the number 6 because we've got a spacer in it with a 5-pin lock. We're using a 6-pin ratio. So there's going to be one chamber that's empty. Ooh, felt like something moved then. That was a good click. Why are these already down so low? Makes me think that I have pencil stuff. Oh, that moved. That pencil's really, it feels weird because it's a standard with a bevel. A bevel is standard. Oh, that was a bit of a turn. Okay, we might be getting somewhere. This could be my first ever 201 pitch on camera. Oh, nice snap, Delicious. You pictured you say that fleck and bend on flex on that. That got right. Pay attention to the issue. That was a, it could have been a disaster, couldn't it? Come on. You're springing. You're springing. And it moves. What? You're springing. You're weird. Still weird. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, if 6 is popular, that means 1's empty. Come on. So close. Come on. Number 2 just wants to push the pick out the way. So I'm having to force it to stay on the pin. That's interesting. Come on. So 6 is spring. 5 is set. 4 is spring. 3 is binding. Okay. 2 is pushing me off. 2 is mushy. 1 should be empty. Okay. So that, try again. Come on. Okay, so that's just dropping down. Straight down, no springy, nothing. That is set. So 3 is set. 2 is springy. 1 is not populated. 6 springy. 5 springy. 4 springy. 3 set. So one of you has to decide to be a binder. You can't all just go, oh, we're all just going to be springy and just keep one set. One of you has to make the decision to bind. So come on, which one is it? Come on, decide. Decide now. I'm going back in. Right, you decided? Let's do it. 6 is decided. It is set. So 6 is chicken right out of the picture. Just bolted. 5 is just springy, squishy, weird. 4 is springy. 3 is still set. Touch 3 and movement on the core again. And 3 was already set. Well, that was weird. Okay, we're down with 2. No, still getting nowhere with 2. Ready? Won't you relax, darling? Won't you learn your mat? Relax. Come on. No. Right, so we're just gonna just give it a little, release the tension a fraction, just to drop anything we've overset, and we're gonna go again. 2 is springy. 3 bonding. Real mushy. That feels set. 4 springy. 5 springy. Oh, and movement on the core. That was weird. 6 bonding. Trying to counter rotate so it's easier, but it's not even doing it. Alright, looks like 6 is set down there. 5, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, gotta be tapered exactly right, Greg. I reckon too. Little tappy tappies, so come on. Alright, we have a proper click for a binder on 3. 2 just wants to shoot the thing out that way. Come on. Oh, core rotation. Did 2, but wasn't even a binder, I was just making it go. Okay. Tappy tappy. Give the old tap tapperoo indeed. Oh, big set. Always a big set on 3. and nothing really definitive on any of the others. It's just that kind of a lot. Oh, let's go Tappy Roo again. Do Tappy Roo and 5, feels like you're going through the ceiling. Losing it. Still going. Oh, clicky all over the place. Well, at least the pins are all freed up and moving everywhere now. So that's a bonus. Oh, you so far down in the world. Nothing. Come on, tappy Roo. Moving the cooling. So I just want to slide off. Come on. You can do it. Tappy Roo, tap. Eric John! G'day, mate. Welcome to, let's try and get this lock off this door. Totally tapered. Tapered pins. What they do like is, once they're set, they don't mind a bit of this actually, from memory. I don't know if I can do it with a issue. I can do it if I do it that way. A bit of a rake, just to do that little bit of tapping a wee bit. But it's definitely not something going on with that. Oh, clicking the drop. How can you get a click and a drop? That's the wrong movement. What's it doing? It shouldn't be clicking and dropping. It should be clicking and turning. Come on, big click on 3, yeah. A little tappy. And 2 just goes down to nothing again. No. It's a 201. It's the 001 deadlock from Lockwood. The early one doesn't have the safety feature on it, and it's the 201 at the front of it. So we're looking at one of those. We're trying to access the other screw. To access it, we need to turn that 180 so we can remove it from the door. And one way to do that is to pick it. The Lockwood 001. Yes, I brought the door home. I cut it. Oh, see, that was movement. That was big movement. How can I get big movement like that and then go nowhere? Come on. Come on. Let's test this again. Yeah, gotta be close with standards and with tapers. You just gotta be persistent, do the tappy and keep going back. Keep picking it until it opens. And it feels like it's doing a lot. Come on. Okay, 4 felt like it was a wanted to be a binder. Ah, GQ man, excellent thought. Yes, I could just make a key based on the other side of the lock. So I could cut it out. I could, what? But it would be a lengthy process because I'd have to do it all with hand files because my Leshy key cutter didn't make it through security, so it's still in Queensland. But what I could do is I could actually decode it, and then I would know what the. But each lock is a different binding order, really. But I would know what the bidding was, so I'd be able to replicate the bidding. That would like it would work, wouldn't it? So if we go like that and go like that, catch you later, lockpicking poet. Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Right, let's just put that there and go. Right. It wants to turn. Because this is the inside portion of the lock, so it would not have been exposed to the weather that the outside portion has been exposed to for 50 years. Because this is the first 001. It has none of the safety features of the two that came thereafter. So I'm wondering if I can go like that. Would make it easier. Yes. Try it clockwise. Okay. Right. Sit there. Sit there. Here we go. Still can't see the numbers. Where are they? Where are the lines? There. Okay. Forward binding nicely. Through binding. Okay. To nothing. Nothing. 6 binding. Nothing. 5 binding. And nothing. Alright, we've got movement on the core now. So that tells us we've got, that should mean that we've just got some little tappy tappy to go then. Is that what that means, Chevy? I think so. So you get what feels like a false set, but it's not a false set because it's where the two pins, the key pin and the top pin join, there's a bevel between the two, and that, when the pins are in that space on the shear line, it feels like it's a false set. So that's why it's the tappy tappy to get past that little bit of a pin. Yeah, should be close. Everything feels so springy. So it's just really springy. That 6 is set heaps deeper now. And over there. Where's the one? Yeah. 5 is still springy. Not trying. Oh, it keeps coming off the pin. 4. I feel like I've got a heap of tension going. Yeah, not getting anywhere. Come on, 6. Come on. Oh, gonna have to put this in. This thing. Oh, mate. That thing weighs a ton. It's trying to pull the muscle in my back. So we're gonna have to adjust. Right. Try not to stab ourselves with the other end of the door. Okay. Right. We're gonna make this a lot easier on ourselves. We're gonna take this thing out of here. Remove this little black plate. Back plate. Come on. Let it go. Right, it's all a bit wobbly now once you loosen that. Oh, it's an actual cam thing. Hang on. We're gonna need tweezers for this. This could get messy. It's not loose in parts, yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, and there's a spring in there too. Careful, there's a spring in there. Don't go just blazing through like you know what you're doing. Watch what you're doing. Careful. Oh, pull this little. Oh, that was good. Oops. Oh, did that flip over or did that just land upright where it was meant to? Did anyone see what happened? Did that go upside down? Oh, I don't know. Did it flip upside down? Oh, mate, there's a little springy thingy there. Like, where'd that come from? Right, you can just sit there. You can sit with it. Oh, so all I wanted is that bit down there. Oh, how do I get you out? Hmm. Looked easier in my head. Right. What if we undo you like that? No, we need to have you that way to get you out. We have to take the whole thing apart to get that bit out. You're kidding me. Do I have to take that face off? Oh, that's not. You're kidding me. Really? Because all I did then by taking that thing off, that was the actual tail piece. So now I've got a core that's not being held in there by anything but the pins. And that can be a dangerous situation. So that just pop out then? What does that do? You count out? Oh, right. It, push it harder? No. Right, let's turn it that way and push it. No. No. Well, that didn't go as simple as one had anticipated. So, Eric, you're saying do it from in there as a. Yeah, I know. It's only the pins that are holding the core in. I know. That's the worrying bit. So, you're saying, Eric, that I should be able to caution it from here. Caution it from here. Put on. Swing. So you're saying, Eric, if I caution it from here, then I will be able to get it in. Now, this whole thing's in the way now. Go there. Yeah. Right, try and caution it. Right in here. Alright, we got movement. Yep, yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. It's doing it. Okay. It's happening. Okay. Thanks, Eric. Thanks for your help. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. You're doing it. Oh, don't turn it now. It's not good. Just stay there. Losing a grip on it. It's just a little bit greasy at the rear end here. Bent machine. It's not good. Why is she? Right. Let's go to plan three. Going with a little bit more control. We're not having paper dangles on TV. annoying me. Come on. Okay, progress. Not well, g'day mate, how's it going? Welcome in. So just trying to course him right now. So him from the back of the lock to the front of the lock using a blank key. Didn't get notified, did that be YouTube? Good on you. I didn't have time to do the Discord notifications because Betty required toileting in the time that I had set aside for that. So it didn't get happen. Come on. Come on. Stop hooking off. Come on. Should have kind of thought it go. Oh, thanks Lady Locks for sharing on Discord. Yes, didn't happen. Oh, careful. Come on. You're nearly there. Come on. Oh, there's one pin left. And the things are stuck in the grease hole. Oh, that tolerance is extremely tight in that core. So just pull the shin out a little bit. It could be binding against the front pin, which is preventing it from going any further. And just have a try of that. Okay. Okay. Right. Now you ask for it. Okay. You just sit there. You can go. Now you've made me mad. Right, you right. Okay. Caution. Now I can see what this hand's doing. Let's go there. I can work in tandem with both hands. One pushing and pulling the shin, and the other one doing the two pins. Come on. So I'm wondering if the issue with the lock was about something going on with the keyway here. That is, my hand is dead. That is, that's tight. Tighter than a duck's butt, mate. That is definitely difficult to put that shin in. That's killing my hand and making me shake. So what we're going to do is Go old school. Get a pick. Get attention on. And find out what's going on with that second pin. There we go. This one. It's just easier with a keyboard using the pick. It can be quicker, but sometimes if there's a zero lift pin, it won't lift it all the way. When it's on the tip, because the tip angles down, so you lose a bit of height. So if you got a pin that's deep, you might not pick it up with the tip. Okay, it's different about pin now. Okay. So you've got to be pushing the core in with your finger, because if you pull it out, then everything comes out of line. Okay. Doing it. Oh, it's doing it. With that turn. Oh, close. So how was everyone's celebrations? Did everyone's cooking plans go to plan? Or did you just have to get creative and come up with a plan B? Hmm. Front of the lot. Okay, stuck it to. Mongrel of the thing. Higher in the dark spot. We're gonna have to get a fresh tune. We're gonna have to get in brand new tools. This is where we don't want kinky. Any kinks will affect our ability to push that shim through. That's all. So what I'm going to do is the shim that I've got in there has been bent and it's covered in grease from sticking my finger in the lock. So I feel like I've got no purchase power. So I'm going to swap it with the other one. And I'm going to try and do the slidey inny thingy from the side. So we'll see how we go as we transfer shims over. Come on. Bit of an experiment. I don't know how it'll go. I should give it a go. Here's given the tolerances, it might not let me do two shims at once. So you never know to try to line them up. Bit of a wiggle. Yeah, that ain't going anywhere. No, let's try from underneath. No. Indeed, it might be just easier to abort that and try again. Right. It's not finishing. Gently, gently. Don't force it. Okay, instrument is good. So it doesn't feel, the tolerance does not feel as tight as it did last time. So something has shifted. Something has changed, gunk or something has moved. Well, actually just, look at that. Okay. It's a bit like the shim went down a cavern, it slid the side and went on its own path. And it still wants to do it like that. So that one left. Come on. Shimmery. Did anyone get any extra time to play with their locks? Did you actually get a day off? Is it a public holiday? Do they make you work through those holidays? Or does it not want to be the last one? Come on. So it's Locks. G'day, mate. Welcome in. Stuck. Lost concentration. Where's the pitch? Try again. Wondering if I'm all the way there. Let's see if we can turn it. No, we can't. Okay. Yeah. Yes! Ha ha! We did it. Right, now what we need to do is to fire on it. Make sure that shin stays in. Ah! Joyce! Ah! Did you see them pins go bang? Do you know why it happened? Because as I'm pushing the core out, I'm using the blank key to hold the core in place, and then the core just pushed itself over the top of the blank key, in which case any pins that were in the core just went footing. Time for a drink of coffee. Yeah. Yeah, cheeky man. You could have mentioned that a bit early, mate. Mate, you're usually a bit faster on the ball than that. You usually say, Peter, look out for that before I do something like that. Yeah, I'm putting full responsibility on you, mate. You should have seen that coming. You watch enough of my live streams to know that you can go wrong. And I've got pins everywhere. Alright, so let's just gather up the little beasties, see how many of these things we can find, and have a little bo peep at the look at them and see why they were actually so hard to pick. Right. Now we'll just sit that there while we consider our future. Wow. Eric, that was your fault, mate. You suggested it. You said put the follower in it. Well, I did. I didn't think of all the other things I had to do at the same time to prevent that from occurring. Eric, that was you, mate. Right, so we got a call. I know it's a lovely looking call too. It's not. It hasn't been squared up. Looks like a 5:30 call, really. Yep. And so we wanted them in the order, and then so we could. That's not going to happen. So let's just have a look at the pins. Wow, look at that little line. Round it off. Right. So you can see there is a bevel on there. And look at that taping. I'll let them press on that. Ah, ah, did you hear the sound of the pin hitting the floor? Right, where'd you go, you little ant of a thing? It's just, it's hit the deck. It's gone parting kaplings. And then there were five. Right, so what I wanted to point out that that pin did not want to be a part of was the key pin. The top of, come on, camera, cooperate would be nice. It is quite hard to get a pick on that. And then you've got the tapered ends on that end. And then you've got a little lead and little of what's here. Geez, where did you come from and what did you get used as? Look how spiny that thing is. Not that's so small it doesn't even fit outside of the tweezers. Well, and that's a long one, so that would, let's say, overset track. That's alright, that one will be there. Then you got something like this. How pointy, pointy, pointy. Very pointy. I would have assumed, well, I did assume it'd be more rounded, but given the trouble I had to get the pick to go on that, I'm not surprised because it's so pointy. But they're usually more rounded off when they're old pins like this because, we're down over age with the key running over it. But this has obviously been pulled off the door a lot sooner than its life would suggest it needed to. Yes, I'm having all the luck on. There's lots of luck on. Right, so the plan was to take the core out of there so that we could use the leashing to decode it. Then we'd be easily able to then pick this. Right. Now, as usual, that didn't really work out the way that was planned. Thanks, Eric. So we are now going to go to the original plan, and that is to suck it up and just pick this thing open. So we're just gonna go. Okay, there's a little Watsy. We need a little Watsy. Now it's always good to have these little Watsies in your lock lab, nice and handy, because you never know when you're gonna need a Watsy. So just put all your bits in the Watsy, in the thingy. Even these little bits that you think, oh shoot, you shouldn't have taken those off, go in there too, and then put our tools back so we can remember where things are. And then we'll remember to find the pin that went a tin. Yes. So we'll just pop them there. And we won't go tippy up this side down. So just stay there, everyone. This is turning into a bigger project than anticipated, but that's okay. We'll put you there. Killed some spring, some of those things, but that's okay. The tip looked like a standard keeping tip. Yep, GT man, it was pointy, but the other end of it had a bevel on it. Now my hands smell all greasy. So what we're going to do next is the bigger one. Just want to win a lot. So for the 9 people that have stayed around, you get to chance to win a lot. It's not just any lot. It's another lot from us, handled by a real Aussie. It's an Oz lot. Or I can keep it for a later time and do it as a New Year's thing or something. If you want to woodlock today or another day. Okay. Looks like it's going to be another day. That's all right. Don't mind. Right, let's pick this thing open. We are going to where are we going sideways, single pin ticket. Cup of tea time. We've been making more happy dragons. Later on. And what time is it where you are? Like, how late is it? How early is it? Oh, let's rate you to faucet. Or to the break it to the ruler. No, break you to the paper. Ah, 11 p.m. Oh, okay. So not that 3 in the morning like it was for John Doe. But then again, you get something to watch and listen to at 3 in the morning for Locksport. So you wake up to your locks, close your locks. Why wouldn't you? Unless the room's not heated. You need it. You need a warm room to close your locks. Quarter to 11 with your key minutes. So not too bad a time. Okay. You have a tickle with your ivories. What did I ask? Yes. No. No, he answered was like, what time of the day was it there? So not too late. Stunt hanger. Mate. That is possible. It can be done. But at the moment I think I've got enough tools and expertise in the chat to walk me through any issues I come across. So we won't need to call on the skills of LPL just yet. But as LPL knows, you know, lockpicking lawyer and the rest of the Robert Code instruments know, they're always welcome to come on Locksport Hangout and Locksport Weekly, and they do. But ask them to come in specifically because this lock is giving me a hard time. Probably not. So on, I would ask them about right there and then, but I know what's giving me the issue with this lock. I just want to get it apart so I can ascertain whether there's any fault in the lock of why the lock was taken out of service in the first place and left on a door. Yeah, it does have a long pin in it. So you do have that overset trap. Let's see what we feel. Okay. So yeah, the way I have the top of the keyway tool is not actually touching the front of the first pin, so it's not impeding the rake. I like to use top of the keyway when raking because it gives me more room in the keyway for the raking actions. Depends on what method I'm using. Bigger the space because rakes are usually a bit bigger and it's just easier to have more space in the keyway than raking. So I sort of tend towards more TOK. Yes, there is more of a risk of you raking out your top of the keyway tensioner when you do it often. It's just part of the process. And that can also happen with your bottom of the keyway. With this C4 keyway, which is the standard Lockwood keyway that I've got here, it has a cutout at the bottom, and that cutout, your tensioner gets stuck up in it, and then you end up binding the core against the Bible. You can avoid that by using a wider tensioner. But then that removes the space you get to work. Yeah, JK man, I could tension from the tailpiece. That is something that never actually enters my head because we just don't do that with lock picking. So I wouldn't have thought of that. But that's a good idea. Tension from the tailpiece. And there, it's a lot of slow. So I really wanted to go anti-clockwise anyway. So I'm not just like picking it anti-clockwise, see what happens. Get it up on an angle. So I've got the tailpiece turned all the way this way towards me, and I have the tension anti-clockwise, so maybe that might give me some more feedback. I don't know. As it appears that my sticks have ended up this way. But it was on the floor. So we'll just go for backup picks. Let's go with this one. One always needs a few more tools, GQ man. We've never got enough tools, or the right tool, or the perfect tool, or the one tool that will get us out of that one situation with that one pin. No worries, Ismus, just you take care, mate. Thanks for calling in. Come on. Come on. So I wonder what these locks are rated on the LPU system, because these are mongrels with the type of pins. Come on. I could always try zipping or slow zipping. Yeah, with a medium hook. Yep. Um, there's a slight reluctance to go with zipping because it can damage the pins. Damage the pins. So if I'm going to go with zipping and consider damaging the pins, I might as well go straight to bumping. I might as well bump a key. I might bump a lot for the first, like in the first instance, bump it because I've got that equipment. I've never used it. I used it once in a challenge, the left-hand Loki set, and I've had this bump key set for ages. So let's bump it. Yeah, bump it good. Let's do it. We're bumping. Where's me? Where are they? Oh, my bump keys aren't in where they should be in my bump key section. So where would they be? Did I pack it? Let's have a look. Because I haven't unpacked a lot of stuff. Yep, packed them. Okay, so hammer and the bump keys. Cool. Huh. Right, still got to unpack that. Good to know. Okay. Right, bump keys, hammer. Right, right. Bumping the key, bumping the lock. Bumping the lock, we need a 5-pin lock it. We go with one of the castration rings. Can you hear me now, GQ man? Because I was talking a bit soft before, but I was right near the mic before. Now I'm standing up. Right, get the ring on. Put a ring on. Grab attention. Because you don't want to hit your fingers. That'll just be owie. Determine it anti-clockwise. Yeah, just do that way. Yeah. We're going anti-clockwise. Give them a little tap. Because bumping does actually damage the K pins. Because it's like zipping, just faster style of zipping. Ting. Oh, I think I have to actually have it on a solid surface. Right, this has to go down lower. Like that. I don't think I'm hitting it hard enough. G'day Ryan, how's it going mate? Yeah, I've aborted plan A, B and C. We're going plan D, we're going to hit this thing open. We're going to whack it. We're going to give it some lock tapping. And we're going to get in this way because it's not going to keep me out forever. G'day Cucumber, how's it going Pickle Man? We're whacking it. Try not to hit my light. Ah, right, yeah. I've only ever bumped things once, and that was for Loki's pond, so it wouldn't surprise me. So you gotta have a light tension. Oh, it's like raking. Of course you gotta have light tension. Yeah, I was cranking it. Ah, thanks, cute. I might need 2 rubbers, radio. We'll see how we go. Oh, mate. Probably did a little bit too hard. I split my ring. Oh, mate. That happens. Right. It's okay. We got some spare rubbers. Always carry spares on you, people. Because you never know when you're going to split your ring and you're going to need to grab another one. Because you don't want to be caught short without your rubbers. Otherwise, it'll just make bumping that lock open that little bit more hard. Yeah, you can do it without the rubbers. Yeah, of course you can. But it's just that little bit of protection of the keyway or something. I don't know. Why do we use the rubbers? I'm not sure. I'm just copying what I've seen. Everyone seems to like having a rubber, so let's not upset the apple cart. Right. So when we go with our rubber ring, light tension. Let's not whack the crap out of it now. Exactly. It's always good. Carry on you. One of these and rubbers on you. So do I have to keep pulling it out even though I've got the ring in, or does the ring mean I don't have to keep pulling it out that one notch? Oh, my arm's still cranking it. Yep, okay. Really, really right. That time I did it on Loki's giveaway, I reckon I flipped it. Probably a bit short at this. Okay, so if you're using your rubbers, you can stay in. Good to know. Alright, so let's go. Let's go sideways so I can see the springy action. So I can see the action, get up close and personal to the action. So we can see what's going on. Right. Now, light tension. So light tension. How am I going to, I'm going to need to touch it. Yep, got it. Don't leave your rubbers in the sun because they will deteriorate. Rubbers will deteriorate in the sun. So keep them in your little emergency tin and stuff. Oh, my knob's coming undone. My rubbers are breaking. I'm losing my knob on the end. Let's get this. Let's get a tool to put that back on. Alright. So let's tighten this one up. This is my new one I made specifically to go in my little bag there that you saw me take it out of. So I did have a bump key capabilities on the go. So this is only the second use of my little hammer. Yes, try not to smack the fingers. Keep the love tools out of the way. Try the bump key in another core with the long pin and see if it clears it. What? Try the bump key in the other core with the long pin and see if it clears. If it clears. If it clears what? Is there more to that sentence? Is there another word? If it clears, clears what? Clears. I put it in the thing, didn't I? Remember I said it's always good to have a whatsy, a little thing you can whack what things in. That's it. There we go. So you're saying, yep, use the tension in the hole in the key. Yep, to tension it so your hand isn't in the way. Yep, protect the love tools at all costs. Exactly. So we'll be doing that. So you're saying, GT man, are you saying that, oh gosh, are you saying about clear? Are you saying this has to clear past there? I should be using a 6-pin, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-pin lock. I've got a 5-pin. I've got a 5-pin bump key. Should I be using a 6-pin bump key? Ha! If the pin is sticking out of the core at the deepest cut, it won't work. Oh, I see what you mean. Yep, yep. All right. So GK Man's talking about grab the long filler that came out of the lock, put it up against the bump key one. If that is proud, the long ones are proud, then it won't bump because it needs to bump the top pin up. And it's not going to do that if it doesn't drop back down below that shear line. Is that what you're saying, GG Man? Have I interpreted that correctly? Because that's where how my brain processed that bit of information. Okay, Cucumber says we don't need a rubber. We're going in. We can pull out 2 notches. 1, 2. Then we can whack it. Where's me? Keep my fingers out. Oh, try my fingers. Right, and we can whack it. I want to turn it that way, don't I was a little bit hesitant then. Oh, I felt my own hesitation. Just what the? Hang on a minute. Just wait a minute. Yeah, barely below the shear line. So could have issues with 2 of those pins, actually, GT Man. Very light tension. Whack the dog piss out of it like it's GT Man and you just insulted your dog. Ha! Bring it on, right. Oh, I felt something. As well as fear. Because it's like, if I miss, I crack, like, this is my very, very sore thumb. If I hit that, oh, mate. Ah, this might just go from PG to, let's change the settings. Oh, held back. I didn't go all the way. Come on, be brave. Do it. Right tension. Oh, oh, got all the way in. Greyhound! G'day, Greyhound picking. Welcome, mate. We are attempting to get up the strength to whack this. Alright, I'm getting rhythm. Okay, there is a rhythm to this. Oh, that wasn't it. I felt when I mucked it. Whoa. Oh, the long pins are stopping. Ah! Right, that's the end of that experiment. We just whacked the thumb. Nasty. Right. So now we're just gonna recover from that shock. Right, we're gonna come up with another plan, people. Right, we're not gonna let this lock stay locked. It's not going to defeat us. Let's put this other stuff away. It's not gonna take us out. We're not gonna leave this live stream defeated like we were last live stream. This thing is going open today. Right. Let's have a sit and a think. And look at our options. Now, why do I want the lock, I hear you say? Well, have a look at it, people. It's on a ship door. It was going to end up in landfill. Had to save it. But look at the lines. We don't usually get to see the hardware that a lock is in. We usually only get this bit across our desks. I've got the whole life history of this lock right there on a ship door frame, right? Look at the lines. It looks like maybe 1950s in the crafting period and the start of the Art Deco period, perhaps. So we could make this a little bit easier to fit on the desk. So yeah, that's an option. What the aim is on being able to pick this open is to be able to rotate this to there so that that orientation is around there. So that window is over there. So that exposes the screw that's holding the lock body to the backing plate and holding it into this hardware. That's the plan. Thing's got to go. It's coming off. It's got to go. So now I'm sitting down a little bit closer to it, and I just looked at the lines of it and stuff. I'm thinking, yeah, I want it even more now. It'll clean up nice. got crud on it, it's got paint on it, but I reckon it'll clean up nice. It's a solid bit of kit. Reminds me of, like a classic car from back in the day. So, yeah, I want it. Right, you little beastie of a mongrel of a thing, you. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's use the power of collective energy. So I want you to do a exercise with me, people. I need you with me on this one. We're going to visualize this thing bumping open, giving a few hits. That's what we're doing. We're going to go bump, biggie bump again. Where's the bumpy section? Where's the pointy key bit? What do I do with it? Got the hammer. That's the broken bit. That's that. Where's the actual key bit? Gone. What do I do with it? Still in the lock. Yeah, you could have told me. Jeez. Right. Right. I'm just going to wedge it in to my belly like that. Alright, the light's a little bit close. That can get out of the way. And out. Right. Yeah. Wedge you there. Now, cucumber says pull it out 2 notches. I've only ever done this once and I've only ever pulled it out to 1 notch. But we'll see how we go. Alright. We're doing it. Light tension. I guess it matters how hard you hit it. But you have to work it. I might go at 1 notch considering those. We've got 2 really long pins in there. Oh, missed completely. Ah, sorry. Okay, don't leave your finger too close to the beginning of the key, because it'll wedge in there and go out. You're learning something new every day here on Locksport Hangout. I tell you what, I do things so you don't have to. Come on. Okay, so it's really weird because I'm trying to look around the camera, but only one eye is making it around the camera. So I've got one eye that's actually seeing the screen, and one eye that's watching what I'm doing. That's weird. Lucky my eyes are weird enough to do that. Come on. Let's go back to two sort of things. Concentrating so I don't whack myself. Right, this week on Locksport, Hangout, Digital Trauma. I'm resetting too much. What do you mean I'm resetting too much? What? Use your thumb and barely press tension. You'll lessen the chance of injury by 50% without the other finger. How do you hold a key with one finger? Don't you need the other one? My whack's too weak. I'm too hesitant on my whack. I knew it. I've got to be braver. I've got to be bold. Go for it. Right. Still too hesitant. Let me clear me right. Alright, cucumber. Extremely light tension and whack that thing. With the two pull out a thing, two spots out. Yes? Oh, helps if I don't miss it. I'm getting used to hitting it. A slight bit more tension and a tad less whack, but you're right near the sweet spot. Oh mate, there's a sweet spot. You could have mentioned at the start there was a sweet spot. You didn't mention I'm after a sweet spot, mate. A little bit of detail was probably an important factor. Could have mentioned at the start, mate. A sweet spot. We're after a sweet spot, people. Uh, means we're going to require a little bit more finesse and a whole lot more RC luck to get this. That's called a sweet spot. Right. Cucumber, I'm on it. A little bit more tension, and a little tad less whack. Yeah, the sweet spot. Got it. Here we go. Looked it. We're just concentrating, people. Hope you're concentrating with me. On everyone's energy in this, we're going for an open here. Come on. I feel it when I stuck up the hit. Oh, Betty doesn't like it. She's aborting. She doesn't like bangy sounds. Like, that's not nice. That brings up her PTSD. That's okay. I will give her calming treats later. Ah, what lock am I working on? My technique looks very good. Should have been open by now. Hey, my thoughts exactly. Exactly. Yes. It's the lock. We've known it all along. It's why GK Man has bowed out of the conversation. He knows it's the lock. He was here with me on the first live stream I tried to open this thing and couldn't pick it. Then I've tried deleting it. I've tried single pin picking it. I've tried caution it, stuffed that up on the other side. Found out we've got lots, so we've got two really long pins that are basically at the shear line at a number 9 carat. So that's what we're working against. So GK Man, he bowed out because he's gone, no. Don't like your chances in trying to bump that with those long pins. But cucumber. Yeah, faith I can still do this with those two long pins. You start on the side with GK Man. So I keep whacking it. It's the lock. We've known it's the lock. But I have never known a lock sporter to give up on the lock on an open with a lock because it's the lock. They will work it, try all different methods, try everything they can to get that open, and then they'll send it to another lock sporter who will do the same. And then it will keep going around the community until someone invents something, comes up with a way, or just makes something, just brute force happens, and that lock gets open, and then comes back home open. So I know that in this Locksport crew, it's going to get open. Yes, it's a lock. Yes. in there. There should not be that much movement because it's all standards with a bit of some of them too that much movement. So right, that's the bump key. Let's not lose that. Let's put that back where we got it from. If you're in Australia, in Aussie land, and you want some bump keys and stuff, hit up Dark Arts Lockpicking. He's got a little shop, darkartsdelt.com.au. Go there, he's got all this sort of stuff. There's an Aussie bloke who does it. There's a Locksport at winning a locksmithing. So he's one of us. Right, you little mongrel of a lock. What are you doing now? Right, let's turn it upside down and tap out. Let's give it some tappy tappy since it's had all that bumping. There'll be some lock dust in that keyway. Because that's what happens when you bump. You scrape the brass off the key pin. No, we want to go that way. Stop. Keep going that way. We want to go the other way. Dale's probably at work, mate. He'd be at work. What is it? After 3 o'clock now my time. He might be knocking off. If he started the morning shift, he might be knocking off now on his drive home. Probably 3 o'clock my time. He might be heading to pick the kids up from school. Yeah, mate. It's up in here. Yeah, late night in the US. Yeah, so I thought I'd catch his. Well, it was a late night up for you, some insomniacs there. Wanted to just come and do a hangout. And the Aussies who've got the day off and see what you go into a little while longer and get the Aussies knocking off work. Have a bit more of an international feel. You think that would have raked? Because that was some really good raking action. That was. Stu would have been proud of that. You think that would have popped with that? Oh, I had the rhythm going there. Speaking of the raker himself, he's just rocked up. You might probably a little bit too much action. Oh, this mongrel of a lot. It's going down. It's getting open. I want the hardware. I want the lock. So there's no way around it. I've tried everything. I have to pick it. So we're going in. Alright, let's concentrate. Okay, number 5. 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. What are you stuck? 10, 10. I've already wrecked one end of this lock, Stu. I'll try not to pick it. So try not to wreck this end. I would like to see what the original bidding is, and because I did have the original bidding, but there was a gutting accident. I followed a trained advice. That's all I'm saying. Cucumber, have you got yourself a pickle chip? So all of what you've just seen for the last 10 hours is about me avoiding picking standard pins. Now I'm suck it up and pick those standard pins, but they do have the bevels. This thing has got to pick. Focus. Concentration. Right, let's just do a little bit of a tickle with a snake. So what we want to do here is just to massage down any oversets. We've got two big long pins there that we want to overset. So we just want to hopefully hold up anything we have set and drop down those two overset pins because they will just need a brush pass to set those. Okay, here's what we've got. Pin up the back, monster bond. Come on. Come on. So this has some long key pins in it, two long key pins, which were basically at the shear line when I had the number 9 bump key. So yeah, not a lot of room to play with there with those two. Well, that's how the bump thing started, because someone said zip it, and it was like, I was thinking, well, bumping is just zipping, so I might as well go the easier option and get a cater to it. But then we also heard how that ended. You want me to zip it? You want me to zip it with a short hook or a diamond? Diamond. Wow. Wow. Stu, do you agree? Never zip with a hook? Hmm. Good set. Massaging those longer pins up. And slight movements on the core. Pick with the bone. Yep, bare bones, lock picking, lock picks, and accessories. If you're in Aussie and you want to score good picks, bare bones. If you're in America, you go covered instruments. If you're in the UK, you go law lock tools. If you're in Europe, you go multi-pick. So you go from your own country area so that you don't have to pay exorbitant amounts of shipping and you don't have to worry about your package getting lost. Just pick some shit. It is indeed top tier, 301 high yield. So it's covered instruments and multi-pick is it's a 4-inch spring steel. Weird. Well, we never had a choice, you know, it was always Sparrows or Peterson, and if you had an issue with either of them, then you were stuck, you know. So it's great when the other manufacturers come on board, you know, you didn't have to do the shit things, like, you didn't have to put up with shit stuff. Because those new companies came to the community and asked the community what they wanted. You know, from the community, people from the community who knew what they wanted in the community, put what they want, and then know that others will want it too, because we've all got the same interest, like picking. So I'm just using hard attention, heavy attention, because I'm trying to get pins to talk to me, to bind, instead of just everyone feeling mushy, springy. So what I'm thinking is going to have to happen with this law. You don't have to identify the long bits, the long keep-ins, and then avoid them because I'm just oversetting. Got two things I'm oversetting constantly. So identify them using the issue. Then stay away from them. That's the plan. I'll get every kind of rope, mate. Why they all straighty? I want to go this way. I want to go anti-clockwise. Let's see what happens. Sometimes if you just change the direction, it changes how it picks. And you can pick a lock differently. And that just felt like absolute nothing. Nothing at all. Just mush. It feels like mush to push it in. Alright, springing. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe. No, nothing. Wow. That feels weird as. I don't usually lubricate locks. So I'm thinking 5. No, change my mind. It's not. Yeah, I guess. Leaving it would be helpful. The only thing with leaving stuff is, you know, makes a mess. And there's always a smell attached to the lubricant, so you have to spray it outside or something. So it's not something I usually do because I'm usually going, like I'm on the go with it. Um, so I know I need lube in a lock when I'm doing something like this, but I can't spray it right now when I'm in the middle of doing something like this. The lock has to be taken outside and sprayed. And so I always think to do a tool lock at the wrong moment. Just crazy. Okay, 4 is the binder. Where did that go? 4 and 5. Now I'm thinking that 5 was the overset trap because now I'm getting nothing. So we will reset and we will start off with 4 as our first binder. So at least we're going to find out what the binding order is. Let's try and do that. So this doesn't even want to pick properly, right? Okay, it's going down to there now. Anyone else is an obvious binder. No. No. So lose tension, lift 4 up a bit. Lose tension. 4's going to like there now. Like, there's been 3 different positions before. Like, how are you supposed to work this out? 5. Why does it feel so springy when I'm trying to push past to get to the last pin? 4. 5. Yeah, they don't always do it, you know. They might prefer a stage. Foster's is a brand of beer. It's like Forex or West End or Bud Light or, you know, it's a brand of beer. It's not how we say beer. How we say beer is beer, or we'll sometimes go blow the froth off one. And that means have a beer. So, yeah, Foster's is not how we say beer. Foster's was a part of a Aussie tourism marketing plan that involved Paul Hogan and prawns, where they would promote the Aussie lifestyle of living on the beach and having a barbecue and some prawns on the barbie. As what we all do all the time with kangaroos going down the street and stuff. Well, it's not all true. Some of that does happen some of the time, but not all of it all the time. Not everyone does it. 4, definite. You feel mushy and you feel weird and you're going there. 3, 2, 1. Puppy barking.
can Photoshop on your live stream if you like. Try to make Moira one as well in case she wants one.
No, she's just
Wait
asleep.
till she's awake.
Thank you. Right, so we're just gonna carry on. Come on, you. Take care, cucumber. Come on, you. What is your issue? Okay, definitely binder on 4. And then nothing. Like, what was I trying to do? Get me head in? Let's get a pig in there. Take it easy, cucumber. Thanks for calling. Thanks for your help, mate. Appreciate it. Hey, I got the Rico 500 on a live stream open. I still need to get it on a video. And got it. But I did it. Yeah, the cucumber said don't zip with a fork. Said you have to do it with a diamond. But it's those long pins, isn't it? So either way, we're going to have some issues with zipping. It was the same issue we had with bumping, wasn't it? So it's going to be the same issue. Just bring your attention and you can actually find on your name. That's an unusual circumstance. Hmm. Oh, so it's going to work really good. And there are 1,000 things, but not the one thing that's required to work on the one keyword you're working on. Right, zipping. Can't you try? Keep trying. I feel like the call's moved a bit actually. Let's go and have a feel. Alright. Does feel a little different than all the other times we've tried over this thing. But I'm not sure if we've gotten any further than we got before. Ah, brain food has arrived. Coffee has arrived. Hang on a sec. Right, just had to chat with uh, someone and then get back to getting this log open because we're not giving up. Now, it may be nice from where you are. It may be crack of dawn where you are. But where I am, it's still daylight. So that means I can go all night with this log. You know, it's up against an insomniac. It's up against someone who doesn't give in. So this could go all the way, people. That's what I'm saying. How's it going? Try medium hook, light tension, just put it in all the way and drag it out slow, putting pressure on the pins, then start over. Excellent idea, GK man. Well, let's do it. Are we going top of the keyway or bottom of the keyway on this little experiment? What are we doing, GK man? Let's get some direction going. What am I doing? How am I getting this open? Who's with me? Alright, I'm on my third coffee and I'm on fluids all day. So we'll see how late we can go. Gotta go in the hospital tomorrow for a procedure, so today we're all fasting and on fluids. So I thought if I have to be on fluids, I might as well make it caffeine since it's one of the ones you're allowed. Yeah, puppy's bedtime is, well, dinner time's in, say, 2 hours time, and she would crash, shut up or down. That girl, she likes her sleep. Alright, we're going bottom of the keyway. Wedgie in there. What we're doing, meeting the hook, and we're dragging that sucker out. Going up the back. Is that what we're doing? Oh, I had some rhythm there for a minute. Oh, slowing it down, people. Slow enough to feel each pin hit one at a time. Ah, alright, it was a little bit quick. Let's do a reset. Unwedge that. Right, up the back. Light tension. Yeah, no blinders. Yeah, last pin. Ooh. 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 Right, you're getting some. Right. Pick straight in the keyway. Nearly. Inside. It's like the spacing between the fifth and the fourth pin, or this has got a 6-pin core in it or something. It's a 5-pin lock, or there's something going on up the back. Don't need to pick each pin, just drag it time a bit faster so each thing bumps the pins. I got you. Mini bumping. Got it. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. Keep it light tension. The thumps will move the pins deeper with each thump. We're thumping. We're thumping. We're thumping with the pins. We're thumping. We're thumping. We're thumping with the pins. We got G-Man in the chat. Okay. Alright, let's position our foot under the pin. We're a bit stuck already. Alright, let's reposition our position. Okay, over the back of the lock. Thread squishing. I know what you mean about the thumpity thump. I'm feeling the thumpity thump. Don't be tempted to single pin pick the thumpity thump. Is that what you're saying? Don't. If you get a pulse it, then you've got something to work on. Okay. Thumpity thump. Thumpity thumpity thump. Tempted to single, just automatically keep going back to single pin picking. Did you see that? I just felt a bottom. I just went and tried to tickle that pin. Stay away from them. I just want to thumpity thump them. Remember why we're here. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thumpy, thump, thump, thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. How many thumps? How many thumps? So we got 2 many thumps. Hang on, we adjust our thumps. We got too many thumps. Ooh, maybe another thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, thump. Easy done. Thump, 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 thump. Stuck. Yeah, you can do resets. Yeah, but I'm not feeling like it's even setting. Welcome. It's going nowhere. This rocket's this rocket just doesn't care. It just doesn't care. It doesn't care that there's a Locksport outside of it that wants to get into it. It just doesn't care. Where the master wife is? Is that a master wife in the top chamber? It's got a master wife. You should think I'd have more than half a chance of getting in. I'd have double the chance of getting in. I'd have half a chance of getting in. Come on. I'm not doing it. Like, it doesn't feel like anything is setting. You can't feel binders. You can't feel anything. It's just, maybe I just should squirt it. See, but one set and then like nothing else feels like it is even close to wanting to set. Like it even feels mushy or springy. So it's like the one you do get set is an overset. GQ. You're suggesting you break away all the wood. Mate. Mate. What is it? What is it? I burnt it away. Shall we see how well a lock can survive flame? If this style of door frame caught alight, how well would the lock survive? Hey, it's a question for science. It would be in the name of Locksport science. Oh, GQ. Well, no, you could have mentioned that earlier. Let's have a look at the Bible up here to see. But yeah, dealing with this shit right away, please. Right, let's do it. Grabby. There they are. Which ends up? I don't know. Where's it coming from? I don't know. Nope, don't. Oh, that one's got nothing in it. So that last one was just a spring. The next one's a tapered beastie. This one. Oh my, that's tiny. That's tall. Draw taper. It's nothing in the front. Springs. It's the Bible case. 3 pins came in. So, what's that tell us? We got 5 springs, so we know there's nothing left in the Bible. So that tells us those 2 pins, those pins, went under the shear line and thus became one long 2 pin. So we've got these plus the one I lost on the floor. Two really long key pins. Super short little thing. So that's going to be like max width. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus the one I lost is 5. And that's 3. So we're missing 2. Jobber pins. Hang on. Yep, this you may have got in between the pins and the springs. But it still doesn't explain why I'm 2 pins short from the Bible when I've got 5 pins from the core. So it's actually missing 2 top pins. No wonder it's feeling so weird and springy from just pushing on springs. And I'm trying to set a spring to a shear line. That could explain weird shit going on. Spring to shear line. Like spring to springiness and the weird feelings. It's the sponginess. Perhaps we've solved the thing as well as those pins being long. Right. It could be about let's cut the wood off around it. You might have to come to that. Right. I'm going to give it a nice shot, and then I'm going to make a decision on destructive entry. The can't be stored two pins in the plug G2 because all the springs came out. There was nothing left in the chambers. Oh, okay, in the core. Mm. No, empty. Yep, took them out. Okay, lock. Let's find attention. Oh. Hmm. Come on. So I'm just lightly raking them to set those overset traps and then brush them back down again. And try and catch whatever was on the shoe line. Yeah, minimum 5 drivers, 5 key pins, not counting wafers. And I don't. I'm missing 2. Unless they're on the desk somewhere, but I don't think so. I'll have a look. lazy like I said, so that's why I'm just gonna keep doing this every now and again to bring down anything that has been overset. I feel like I'm getting nowhere. I think it's just going to be a matter of doing that constantly, just lightening up tension and bringing the oversets down until we get the other three set, if there's even three. Just slightly increasing tension now as we get only one set. That's it, breaking. Yep, it comes with a straw. Joking there. So you reckon I should do it? Just suck it up and give it some. So just concentrating and feeling for the binders. Standard pins, they're subtle. And I just lubed it, so hopefully it'll free up any crud, but give me a little bit more feedback, but no guarantee. But I reckon pins were getting stuck or something from crud. And they weren't dropping down properly. One sec. Ah, there's some lurkers out there. Yeah, there is. Probably all falling asleep. It'll be late there in the northern hemisphere now. It's just gone 4 o'clock here in the southern hemisphere where I am in the afternoon. Wonder if the leashy would have more luck with this now that it's had a clean out. Wonder if it'll feel different. Let's give it a whirl. Let's find it. Binder and 4, but ooh, smushy, sort of didn't really click, sort of smoothed and fell down. Yeah, 3. No, 2, 10. Not really a binder on 5, but a little bit of pressure, but a lot of spring. So 4 just goes to there like it's set. And 3 spring. 2 is just to there. Got heavy spring. 1 there's nothing in that chamber. And 6 is spring. Can't get up more tension. Still springing. 5. There's pressure against the springs, but it's still springing. 4 just goes to there. 3 springing, but let's go past it. Click. Let's drop to there. 2 is just still springing. 6 springing. 5 springing. 4 just to there. It's risen up. It's not as deep as it was before, so something's shifted. 3's all the way down there now. 2 is springing resistance, but we'll go past it, see what happens. Okay, a little cool movement. And we stop 2 there. 3 stops to there. 4 stops to there. And 5 is springing. Nothing. 6 Let's drop to there now, but didn't feel any clicks or nothing. And 5. Let's just bring that to there. That gets caught, it just gets being pinched down, like the pit's not fluid from 5 from 6 to 5. Yeah, so 3 drops to there. 3 drops to there. So 5, 6. 4. Elijah's not lurking. Elijah's there. You're not alone, GG man. You're not alone in the chat, mate. Oh, that was a clip on 6 for the first time. 5 just springy as full springy now. 3 set. 2 drops to there. So 5 is weird springy. 4 is weird springy. 3 set. 2 springy. 6 is finally set. Tap 5. Nothing. 4. 4 doing nothing. 3 set. 2. Tap tap. Nothing. Wow. Someone just came in. Yeah, Elijah just came in. Have a drink. That's to there. That's to there. Alright, so it feels like it bounces up a bit on 3. Feels like it's set somewhere. I feel like I'm getting further than I've ever gotten, but still nowhere. Like, just because I've got 6 set. Yeah. Yeah, we can't tell who's lurking until you chat. And then we can see who's there. Well, it's really just is a weird ass lock. It just won't be picked. I just had a massive bouncy stuff that should have bounced it to make sure I'm back again. Now just release some tension for the oversets. Let's see what's happening here. I feel like I just got 3 set then, like 3 pin set. then you get nowhere else. Slot channel 4. I'm getting some binders now, which is better than just all the mush I was getting before, but still nothing that wants to give me the open. I'm not getting enough binders. That makes me think I've got half a chance. Well, it's not even responding to the jiggle test. Not doing. It's like it has an overset that just can't be overcome. So one binder that just set, and then there's no other binders. Increased tension. Maybe two. Oh, it's bringing an issue. So 4 and 2. Where's the next binder? Maybe 3. Moving on call. 4, 2, 3. Maybe 6. Okay. Only one left, and that's fine. Why is that even acting like it's set? I haven't been touched by it. Now just when you got everything set, nothing turns. Like nothing turns. This lock was just a tease. First binder is 4. It doesn't feel like a crisp. It's like it's hooked up on springs, kind of set. It just feels not right. And then everything else feels like it's already overset and I haven't even touched them. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing. It's a good brand. It's Lockwood. It's the early Lockwood before it was taken over by Sabwood. That's why I want to save it, Part of rock history. Good tolerances. Well made. Right, you rock. Time to stand up. Hello, puppy. Did you enjoy your walk? Hey, hey. Well, I'm gonna have to call it for the day. My dog has arrived back. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate it. Hanging out in chat, interacting with the Locksport community. Thanks, GQ Man, for hanging out to the very end, and Eli Shikani. I'm gonna take a break. I might come back with this later on. So give me a few hours, and I'll have some liquid refreshments, and I might just come back on a live to continue the saga of the old 001, 201 lock. From Lockwood, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay legal. Temptation is everywhere.